Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This game, I had played the Jobava London, and it was an interesting game. I never played this game, or never had anyone play against me with Jobava London like this. So let's get to it. Start off with the normal Jobava London sort of thing. I was thinking, hey, he brought out his knight, not a good sign. But anyways, as you notice, he pretty much copycatted all the moves that I did. So it was sort of like a reverse Jabava London. And anyways, I remember Alex Bazia saying, "Oh, anytime he brings out the knight, just attack uh, uh, with the knight because the knight move is a mistake because it allows a fork." But he had already developed his bishop, so it would have worked if his rook couldn't move. So, anyways, he moved there. I knew I could capture here. He would recapture. I'd capture here. He would recapture. But it would just be me taking a pawn and a rook, and he would get two of my minor pieces. I didn't want that. That was not what I wanted. So I thought, hey, I can move the knight back whenever I wanted to, and just continue developing. And anyways, he attacked the knight and thought I had to move it back. Attack failed. But what's really funny is he then tried to do the same against me. It was hilarious. So I did exactly what he did. Move the rook over, thwart the attack his knight. So we ended up getting the same position right here. Just really, really funny to me. So, anyways, the bishop is out. It's locked in. Good time for a pawn attack. So I just tried to do that. Alex Bazia says it's fine if he takes here and recaptures. You don't really want to take him and help him develop his queen. I just continue to attack his bishop. And he dropped his bishop back, which is expected, and then bring up the pawn. Apparently, chess.com's engine thinks it's good to recapture. It probably is, but I just wanted to do the moves that I knew. Anyways, he made an escape square. And here, I didn't think that moving the pawn up would have been that good of a move, but apparently it is. So I went to trade off bishops because that's often what like Alex Bazia recommends. Um, so he took, I take, and he hasn't been taking. He's just been leaving it there. So and I wanted to defend this pawn, so I brought up the knight. I could try and move the pawn up and trade off a bunch of pieces, but I didn't. I wanted to see if he would continue to ignore my bishop or if he would attack it. So I just keep leaving it there, see what he does. And finally, I got tired of him not taking, so I kind of forced the issue on him. Uh, he took, I took, and he attacks my pawn. And I just moved it up because he's already in the corner. I thought take out his pawns, move this up, out. Like I could create a pretty good attack against the king. So I just tried to make way, and I could always push the pawn too to give an immediate check. But but he took. I moved the king away so that both my rooks can get involved in the attack. And he just starts attacking like the knight and the pawn. And I just moved the knight back, also defending this pawn. He brings in more, and I just want to just start attacking, because if I just wait around and just kind of respond to him, he's going to be doing all the initiative, and I'm going to be being the one that's attacked and probably checkmated. So I wanted to be the one trying to attack. Anyways, I wanted to reroute my queen out. I felt like it was doing a bad job by being right here, blocked in by the pawns, and so did that. I didn't think that this was a bad move, but apparently there's better. And if you noticed, like, this whole game is pretty much even the whole time. So that was kind of interesting. Very very good opponent. So I just wanted to try and simplify pieces, and I thought fewer pieces on the board would benefit me. But he went here, and I don't know if he just wanted to attack this pawn or just try and bring this knight into his attempted attack in my area, but that was a blunder. Checked him there, and then he just resigned, because I could take his knight. I could also take that pawn with another check. That I could just basically check them all I want, and I could probably bring in the rook and maybe another knight or something, and probably promote this pawn up here, or he'd have to sacrifice his rook or another knight or something to prevent the promotion. But anyways, he was at a lost position right there, and he just quit, which I'm perfectly fine with. I felt like it was a pretty good game. For the accuracies, 80.6, I consider that to be pretty decent. He had a 75% accuracy. Like most of the game, as you see up in the chart, it was pretty flat. Neither of us really had a advantage up until that blunder that he made. And really, in most of these games, and I've heard other players say the same thing, is all it takes is one mistake, and then it's just game over. And it's very true. So anyways, it said I played like a 1500, he played like a 1300. 86% accuracy in the opening. He had a little bit better. And yeah, I had a 77.5% accuracy in the middle game. So I consider it to be pretty good. And anyhow, thank you for watching, and we'll see what happens from here. Anyways, thank you again. Take care.